So now I want to introduce today's sponsor because it goes really in the same line of this, which is something where actually João hired someone to help him. So it's contradicting what he's doing with the sales problem. And this is a sponsor that already sponsored this podcast before. This is actually the last slot we have, which is Yanis from magicwebsitelab.com. And today we'll be speaking about the audit feature. So Yanis is a web designer, has a lot of experience as well with SEO and analyzing what works in a landing page, in a website, what doesn't. So, funny enough, João wanted to give a present to his father. His father has a business and has a website, and the website was slow and was not really intuitive. So João could have basically studied UI and like really taken the time to fully understand what was going wrong with his father's website. But instead, he said, "No, let me hire a professional to do that for me." And he hired, and he invested some money, and he was really happy with the results. So basically, Yanis has this audit feature where you can just go to magicwebsitelab.com, you go to audit, and you can buy it. You can buy an audit for your website. It's actually not that expensive. I believe João paid around $70. I don't know about the prices right now. You could just go and check it out. But João is really, really happy. And I had a conversation with him about it. I had a conversation asking João what did he think about Yanis' work and Magic Website Lab. So here is João describing the work that Yanis did for him and his opinion.
He went through all the pages on the website. He pointed out everything in each page that could be improved. Things about, readability, user experience, tips and tricks to increase conversion rate. That's something also I have for my UI experience. That's the kind of work I do also. But I wanted a second opinion, and I didn't have much time. So I think he did a great job because he did a written report with actionable tips, stuff we could my dad could do right away, and also he recorded a 1 hour long video with him going through all the web pages, saying some tips and tricks, also showing some stats on page insights and Google Analytics and stuff like that. So it was great for €75. It was a great value.
So here it is, the words of a happy customer. I have to say that João was not paid to do this. I'm the one getting the sponsorship. He is not. So he was a true client even before Yanis was a sponsor of this podcast. And this is a real feedback and real review from a real customer. And if you want to try magicwebsitelab.com, I do have a discount for you. If you use WBE Podcast when acquiring your service, it will give you 15% on all paid products. So this includes the audit, the templates, and all the awesome products that Yanis has in this website. So the links will be in the show notes of today's episode. You can just go there and use the WB podcast code to get the 15%. This is the end of today's sponsor section.